What's up, guys? This is your boy Adam here with the second edition of the Maddenedge show. What is going on? I hope all of you had a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. Okay, I hope you spent all the time you could with your families and stuff. Hope you had a great time. If you had kids, I hope that they had a wonderful time. Anyway, guys, so this is the second show. Guys, I hope you've been keeping up with the franchise. I'm going to go over a couple things real quick. Guys, play your games, man. We got to get these games played, okay? There's going to be a new rule set in place, instilled by the commissioner. That's WTF Killam. Killam has said that, guys, contact the guy that you're supposed to play. You need to try to set up some sort of date or time that you want to play, okay? All of the names are posted right there, as you can see. My next opponent is H3AV3N07H311. If you watch this vid, man, I've hit you up a couple times and you haven't played me yet. I'm sure some of you guys have had that issue as well. Guys, contact WTF Killam. Let him know that you've contacted your opponent a few times and they have yet to play you. Guys, the new rule is going to be, if you, and I realize it has been the holiday seasons, so we're going to kind of give you a waiver on that. You have till tomorrow evening to play your games. Some guys like myself, I have to go out of town and work, so I'm going to obviously forfeit that game. Well, maybe not forfeit, but my game's going to have to be simulated. Guys, just hit WTF Killam up so we can I hate to be blunt, but get the opponent booted, because if you don't want to play, then you don't need to be in the franchise, because you don't need to cause somebody a loss, because we're trying to build something here. We want this franchise to be fun, and it also, honestly, quite frankly, has some cash involved in it. So some guys are pretty serious about it. I actually want to win that cash, and I know a few other guys that want to win it as well. So I don't want any losses that would prohibit me from being in the playoffs. So that's the issue number one. And we're going to go into some stats like we did last time, guys. If you have anything or anything that you want to add, guys, let me know so I can go over it in the show. And we'll go over that stuff, man. But we're going to go ahead and go to the standings here like we did last time. We're going to start in AFC like we did last time and go from top to bottom, left to right. And right now, we have Koi 64 at 3-2 with his Jets. He's leading up there with Mike Vick at Miami at 2-2 right behind him. Alpha Edge is leading the AFC South right there. Quay's leading the AFC East, I'm sorry. And the AFC South, Alpha Edge is leading that one right there. He's got a nice 5-0 record, so he's doing pretty well. Looks like Jacksonville's 2 games behind him. My game is serious. I'm going to have to catch Alpha, man. In the AFC North, myself with Baltimore, I got a 4-1 record. Cincinnati's nipping at my heels, though, at 3-2, so I can't afford to take a loss. Down in the AFC West, we obviously have few sitting there 4-1 with Double G at 2-2. P Nasty has fell to 2-3, so that was a flip-flop in the rankings there. And we're gonna go over to the NFC. We're gonna go the same from top to bottom, left to right. Goku has a 4-1 record. Goku got a loss, guys, because we had to simulate and move on. Goku may or may not have lost, but he took a loss because somebody did not, or the guys didn't get to play. Red Dragon is at 3-1 behind him. To me, that's still the most compelling league. I can't wait to see that Goku versus Red Dragon. I want to see how that turns out. Here we go down here in the NFC South. Once again, my boy Woo Doctor. Got to give you a shout out, man. 5-0 with the Panthers. Wow. That's all I can say is wow. Once again, he's getting the nice mention of the week. Guys, the Super Bowl champ is going to get a $100 cash prize, okay? The best player, the guy that is the MVP, is going to get a $25 cash prize. And if you win the Super Bowl and you get the MVP, or the player with the MVP. I believe we're going to have a $25 cash prize for that. I might have to clear that up with Edge himself on that, exactly how what the MVP means as far as is it the most impressive player. Like, because right now, Woo Doctor with the Carolina Panthers is the most impressive because he has taken the weakest team on the game, even though they have a few good skill players in Williams and Stewart running backs and Smith. But their defense is pretty bad. They have like one good cornerback. They have no quarterback, no offensive line, and he is sitting at 5-0. To me, that constitutes a MVP award. So Woo Doctor will win that $25 MVP award as well. Now, if he takes Carolina and goes on the Super Bowl and wins, that's $125 cash for playing Madden, guys. You know, we all play Madden every day. I see most of you guys hopping on. I see you getting on and offline, and I see that you're playing Madden. So, you know, play in the league, man. Get the franchise going. This is awesome. Anyway, $125. Come on. Here we go. So, NFC North. Sorry, I got on a little ramble. We got a close race between Minnesota and Green Bay. That's D Mays and XXRS. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but I'm sorry, man. I don't know what that means. I don't know if it's initials for something. But we got those two sitting at 3-1. Minnesota and Green Bay at 3-2. The franchise coming up at 2-3. The franchise, as soon as this week's over, I am gonna go ahead and we're gonna make that trade. So I haven't forgot about you, bud. All right, we can go down here to NFC West. Wow, we got a Ziploc type race down there. St. Louis, San Fran, Seattle, and Arizona. Beezy the Truth at top with St. Louis at 3-2. San Fran is CPU controlled at 3-2. Seattle, MJ Lover 23-23. Man, you're sitting at 2-3. I mean 2-2. I'm sorry. And then T33 Man 2006. You were sitting at 2-3 with the Cards. That's also pretty impressive. Not as impressive as Woo Doctor, but the Arizona Cardinals are pretty bad because I play with them in a league, and they're pretty bad. So anyway, that's impressive as well. So I'm gonna give you a shout out, man. I am going ahead and move on to the points allowed and points forced. Okay, sorry, I kind of got confused right there. I was looking at some things that I had wrote down. Here we go. So once again, it is between Few and Goku. Okay, Few is over here in the AFC West at 4-1, leading his respective division again. But he has accumulated 241 points forced, guys. That's a heck of an offense. And then up here, if you look in the NFC East, we got Goku 09 at 233. Once again, he didn't get to play. He was on top last week. So who knows? He could still be in the lead. I'll talk to Goku about it, and hopefully he's not too upset about it. But guys, that's what I'm trying to tell you. We have a Thursday night cutoff and a Sunday night cutoff, 10 o'clock. Get your games in, guys. Cash prizes. All right. We are going to format this a little different next franchise. I think that we're going to manually control the franchise, or if you don't play them, you're just going to get booted. Somehow, some way, we're going to set it up because we don't want people losing games due to not playing. That's the only problem that we're having at this point. So we are going to have to get that under control. Me and Killam and Mike Vick and Edge and a few others from the crew have been talking about how to rectify that situation. All right. Sorry, I had to grab a little water. Here we go. The points forced, once again, is Few at number 1 at 241. Goku at number 2 at 233. Alpha Edge, I hear you, man. Coming up in the 3rd spot at 153 with your Tennessee Titans. That's pretty impressive. But once again, I'm gonna have to give Woo Doctor some love, man. 149 points forced with the Panthers. That's impressive. Now we're gonna go on to the side that wins championships. Defense. That's my favorite thing. Nice defense, guys. Maddenedge and Mike Vick forever played a game tonight, and Mike Vick forever told me that Maddenedge has a wonderful defense. So that right there, and I know that Mike Vick forever can throw up 40 points on you, because when me and him lab, he does it all the time with his Eagles. So he got held just a couple touchdowns this evening. So guys, make sure you get your ebooks to get your defense right, because if Edge can use those base plays and his audibles out of his audible packs to hold a player like Mike Vick down to just a couple scores, that is impressive. And he used the Carolina Panthers doing it. Mike Vick, I'm sorry I had to call you out, man. I'm just trying to make a point here that the ebooks, the audible packs, and everything that goes into all of that, it works, okay? It works. It took an explosive Philadelphia Eagles team, Mike Vick, Deshaun Jackson, McCoy, Avant, all those guys, Macklin, and it held them to 2 scores, guys. 2 scores with the Carolina Panthers. So that is also a nice mention of the week. Go ahead, Edge, do your thing. Anyway, Mike Vick, I was just poking at you a little bit, man, on that one. But my point is, guys, is that the ebooks are fundamental. It's not a bunch of gimmicks and crap. Excuse my language if that offends anyone. That says, oh, I'm going to put 15 people in the A-gap and have people coming right up the middle. It's nothing like that. It's got effective blitzes and stuff in it. But it's got stuff that covers the player's tendencies. If you call your right audible at the right time, it takes away their hot read. And most people, unless they're a super player, which they're out there, but most people are not, they will panic and they'll throw into coverage and you'll get you a pick. And that's what the ebooks and the audible packs and the way Edge explains everything goes into all that. You have to study it a little bit. You have to adjust to your player that you're playing. That's the name of the game, adjustments. So guys, I'm sorry, went on that little rant again, but just make sure you get your ebooks. The defense that Edge lays out for you is the template that he gives you is phenomenal. So I played a top player the other day and held him to 14 points, and this guy owns his own website and stuff. I'm not going to call anybody out, but he got his offense slowed down tremendously, and he's not used to that. So I did take a loss. I lost 14-7, but still, he's used to throwing up 40 points, 50 points on people and calling them bums and stuff. So he didn't throw up that on me. I need to work on my offense a little bit, but hey, my point is that the ebooks work. Get them, apply them, and use them. So you can have this right here. Your points allowed for the week, sitting on top of the franchise, is myself at 50 for my Baltimore Ravens. So, and I've even traded away some of my best players. I got rid of Ed Reed, and I'm still holding people down to 50 total points in how many games total? Let's check this right quick for myself. 5 games I've only allowed 50 points. So, alright, but Red Dragon is also right behind me with his Dallas Cowboys at 54 points, if you look right there, guys. So, he's in 4 points. That's nothing as far as points allowed. But the points differential race, once again, goes back to Goku and Few. And it is going to be Few, and he is 180 points plus with the points differential race, and Goku is 156 plus. So that could change next week. Who knows? But that's the standings this week as far as that goes. We're going here, and once again, we're going to look at some league leaders as far as passing and rushing. We got Donovan McNabb sitting on top. Aaron Rodgers sitting at second, and Drew Brees sitting at third, which is not surprising. And we got Phillip Rivers sitting right there, and that's yardage, passing yardage, rushing. Once again, Adrian Peterson on top. Nothing surprising about that. Darren McFadden coming in second, but he's got all that speed, and as the updates have been coming in, he has been getting better and better because he's getting better and better in real life as the Raiders have been getting better and better. Frank Gore coming in third with My Game is Serious. with 494